Day 2. Why? The most important thing is to never stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Albert Einstein. Why is one of my favorite questions, and also one of my greatest challenges. Let me explain why. I believe it's essential to continually question what we do and why we do it. Blindly following instructions or implementing ideas without understanding their purpose stifles creativity and limits growth. Asking why invites us to delve deeper, uncover meaning, and approach challenges with greater insight, ultimately leading to better results. In fact, there's a brainstorming technique called 5 whys. The concept is simple yet powerful. By asking why repeatedly, you peel back the layers of a problem to uncover its root cause and broader context. This deeper understanding often results in more creative and effective solutions because you're no longer just addressing the surface level issue. Take the classic example of 2 children fighting over an orange. A tired parent might resolve the conflict by cutting the orange in half, giving each child an equal share. But an inspired parent asks why. Why does each child want the orange? As the story goes, one child wanted the juice while the other wanted the peel for baking. By understanding their motivations, the parent could craft a solution that gave each child exactly what they needed. For me, asking why is a tool for connection, problem-solving, and general personal growth. It helps me understand others' perspective and motivations. But over time, I've also come to see the dangers and challenges of this question. Here are 3 key pitfalls I've noticed. Firstly, the wrong motivation. If asked with the wrong tone or intent, why can come across as confrontational. It may feel like an interrogation rather than an open and curious conversation. This can lead to defensiveness or tension instead of understanding. That's why many recommend alternatives like, "Tell me more," or "Help me understand the background here." These phrases achieve the same goal, but invite dialogue in a gentler, more collaborative way. Secondly, overuse. Like any tool, why must be used wisely. There's a balance to be struck. In some cases, asking why endlessly can be counterproductive. Not every decision requires deep scrutiny. Some things just need to be accepted and done. Constant questioning can stall progress or even end up in endless discussions and frustrate those around you while bringing you no closer to the goal. Sometimes it's good to limit the why and pragmatically embrace the as-is, or rather ask how to effectively deal with the situation. The pain of no answer. Perhaps the most challenging aspect of why is when it leads to discomfort or pain. Sometimes, no matter how often we ask, we won't get an answer. Some situations simply defy understanding. This has been one of the hardest lessons of my life, learning to accept difficult circumstances without fully grasping their why. It takes grace and patience to respect that some people may choose not to share their reasons, or that some things may never make sense at all. When I graduated high school, my yearbook description of me included that the quote, "What is the reason behind this?" or more simply, "Why?" was a good description of my personality. At the time, I was filled with the enthusiasm of youth, convinced that everything had a reason and that with enough persistence I could uncover it. Over the years, I've learned that while this belief is powerful, it can also hold us back, particularly when applied to traumatic or inexplicable events. Rationality, though valuable, isn't always the answer to life's deepest questions. Letting go of why in certain moments has been a necessary part of my healing process. Still, I hold fast to the belief that why is an essential and inspiring question. It keeps me curious, open, and engaged with the world. I never want to lose that drive to learn, explore, and seek understanding. At the same time, I've come to appreciate the wisdom of knowing when to stop asking why, embrace acceptance, and let go.